Wow, it's rock hard, heavier than real stone. See that? I wonder if there is anything to play or eat around here. I'm suddenly so hungry. Oh, there's a resident here. Hello?
Where are you going?
Yes, I'm walking around here and I'm also hungry, so I asked you if there are any specialties around here?
This season's specialties are only pears and stone cakes.
I know about pears, but I don't know about bonda yet. Why is it so strange? Why is it called bonda?
When it's made, it's soft and then it dries and it's hard as rock, so people call it stone cake.
Wow, I've never seen that cake before, or can you take me to buy that cake?
Okay, that's my house.
Wow, will you do it too?
Yes.
It's so wonderful. Will you take me to see how the cake is made? What ingredients are stone cakes made from?
Bonidor is made from rice, sticky rice.
So can you show me what the stone cake looks like?
Okay.
Your facility is so big. The cake is as hard as a rock.
This cake is hard as rock.
It's so big. Many colors, right? Stone cakes come in blue, purple, white, and even yellow. Too much. It's very heavy. So that proves that after you search for colorful stones, you make the cake, right?
Then I slice it and vacuum it like this.
Why is her cake so soft?
This is newly done.
Did you just do it?
Just finished making it, and it's very flexible.
Can I try holding it?
Okay.
I'll give it a try. Wow. You can see this is the cake that's finished and hard as rock. And this is the cake that's making it soft. I see that this bonda is similar to bonchung, but why is it soft after making bonchung, while bonda is very hard?
This is due to the weather. If I make it in the summer, it will be very difficult to dry and difficult to cut. But if the weather is a bit cool, I will let it dry the day before and then cut it the next day.
I think this cake is very special and is a specialty of. Can you guide me to make this cake?
Okay.
Yes. Now we will start the baking process to transform a soft and flexible cake like this into a cake as hard as a rock. This is the wild flower tree used to make cakes, everyone. The leaves are quite large and a bit rough. There are some flowers here. This flower has dried and is no longer fresh. This is the tree that produces wild flowers to make cakes. What tree is this?
We up here in the highlands don't know the exact name, so we just call it sticky rice.
What kind of tree is this?
This tree is a wild flower tree.
It smells good, like a herbal scent.
Yes, wild flowers only grow once a year, and within 3 weeks the flowers will wither.
After picking these flowers, we will let them dry, right?
If the weather isn't good up here, I'll put it in the dryer.
The flowers have only just been soaked in water to wash, but they already have a pretty yellow color. How much water should I wash this with?
Washing this with 2 to 3 water is enough. This flower was extremely fragrant when I picked it. It's very beautiful.
This flower is normally fresh. What color is it?
If it's fresh, it's white.
When dried, it turns yellow-brown like this, everyone.
Yes, when it matures, it turns yellow.
Each type of leaf will be soaked and boiled for about 15 minutes to get colored water. All colors such as purple, yellow, blue, and pink are hand-picked by the shop owner, then dried and preserved from natural mountain forest ingredients. I tried drinking a little colored water and it tasted light but very fragrant. After the process of cooking the colored water, it will be time to mix the powder. She ground the cassava flour very finely, then gradually poured in the colored water, mixing well by hand until the color was evenly mixed into the flour. Stone cake is originally of Chinese origin. The shop owner is of Chinese descent, so she has maintained the practice of making this cake of the Han Chinese ethnic group. Her house has a lot of supporting equipment to make cakes, such as this cake maker. The dough will be put into the machine and then the dough will be soft and flexible like vermicelli. I'll try it. It's sticky, chewy, and fragrant. I saw this machine smoking, so I tried pulling the cake down to see if it was hot. Wow, it's a bit hot too.
It's hot.
Its fibers are small, flexible, stick together and are very hot. I'm almost at 1 kilogram everyone. Every time I get a 1 kilogram block like this I will be taken away, UI. Duh. It burns, it's so hot. It burns a bit, everyone, so I have to get it quickly. What is this? It's cooking oil to make it less sticky, right? Seeing them work so professionally, I also wanted to try it, but it wasn't easy. I kneaded it over and over but the dough was still distorted. The purpose of this step is to make the cake smoother. I'm at a loss so I have to ask you guys for help. Oh, but it's so difficult for those quick hands to reach me. It burns and sticks. If the boss hired me, I'd definitely have my salary deducted. After struggling forever, with your help, I was able to shape a complete cake. I have finished my finished product and will put the cake on the table. Luckily it still meets the standards and is not thrown away. So lucky. Is your family alone in making cakes?
No, you still have to hire someone. You can't do it all by yourself. Your children are out of school and there's no one at home, so you need someone to help you do the work. But there were times when they couldn't hire anyone, so the couple worked overtime until late at night.
What time do you start work one day?
Around 3 a.m.
Oh, it's too early.
At 12 o'clock at night, I quit and work all day.
Oh, so I only have 3 hours to rest in the evening.
Yes.
You see, making cakes is not simple at all. On weekdays, you work like that, so what about Tet?
In December, I accelerated my work, promising everyone that I would work until the 29th and 30th of Tet. But if I worked until the 28th of Tet, I was too tired to rest. So many people had no cake to eat during Tet.
How many cakes do you sell on peak days?
On peak days, I can't sell it in time. If we count, it's several tons per day.
Several tons.
Yes.
During peak days, we sell tons of cakes every day, everyone. Do we sell cakes to other provinces besides?
I only export cakes to China, not to other countries. Everyone who eats them likes them and says they are delicious.
Are you planning to expand your business abroad?
Yes.
I just finished making the cake. Can I cut it now?
No, it's still very soft right now.
So how long do I have to leave it for now?
If the weather is cool, leave it for 1 day until tomorrow to cut it.
Oh, so you have to wait a day for the cake to harden.
This must be left to cool naturally.
What if I put it in the freezer to cool?
You can't put it in the freezer, because if you put it in the freezer, it will be too hard to slice.
I wonder why the cakes are so soft, but after a while they become hard as rocks.
When it cools, it hardens. Naturally, that's how it is.
Well, it's because of the temperature.
Yes.
Do you have any tips?
Nope.
I guess you hid the recipe from me. There are a lot of cakes here that have already cooled down. Now I'll cut them into small pieces like this. You can see a lot of cakes that have been neatly sliced by the ladies here. Before slicing, I have to wrap my hands in a towel to avoid hand pain. The cakes are very hard and can fall into your hands, so you need to be careful. I will have to press very hard to cut it. Here is one piece. It's quite good. Oh, it's as hard as rock, everyone. The cake is very soft, but after it is finished, it will be so hard that it will hit each other and sound like a collision. Hopefully, when you come to, you can experience this delicious stone cake. My cake bag was finished and I started vacuuming it with my sister. Once vacuum sealed, each package will last 3 to 4 days in hot weather and a whole month in cold weather. This is a bag of cakes I made myself. The first time I made this, it's quite beautiful, right? There are many ways to prepare and enjoy Jong stone cake. If you come to, don't forget to try this cake.